wait.
I don't have a Robert.
I'm sorry. You know what? Did you have Tim Hill in there?
Huh?
Do you have Tim Hill?
Yes.
Okay, that's probably the one I most need to talk to. Thank you very much.
Hi, Tim.
Tim, how you doing? This is Barrett Brown. Do you have like 2 minutes?
Sure.
Hey, thanks a lot. I don't know if you're in a position to do so. I've been calling a number of the branches actually this morning for about the last hour or so, trying to find the right person. I wanted to see who could comment on the situation with Cubic and Trapwire. It's been in the press and it's coming back because of the thing about Ntrepid. Do you know who is there a formal press division? I talked to someone at another agency who said, you know, they generally don't comment, but I have seen them comment before, and I did see a press release from Cubic on this issue a couple of days ago. So I wanted to see if it was possible at all, if anyone's around this morning in particular. Do you know that?
I can help you. What is it that your question is?
Okay. You're aware that the article in Australia came out from the Sydney Times, 2 writers, one of whom's an editor over there. Sorry, the Sydney Morning Herald, on the Cubic Trapwire connection. Cubic, you know, of course, you know, there's been other articles in Australian press over the last year or so, you know, pointing out the sort of civilian space security stuff they do. And an article came out in Sydney Herald on the 13th, and was syndicated in about 5 other outlets online, and you know, online outlets, up other papers, and that kind of thing, in Australia. And the next day, it was pulled from all of them, and there's no online explanation. A print explanation came out in the Sydney Herald the next day. There was just some weird stuff with the writer saying he thought the explanation was already up, and he didn't say anything after that. We don't know if it was supposed to be an explanation. So we saw the Cubic statement that they put out. I don't know if you handle these things, if you're aware of this, but you know, Cubic put out a statement saying there's no connection to Trapwire. The problem with that is, or one of the problems regarding Ntrepid, incidentally, is that, of course, among other things, the person at Ntrepid who is one of their, I forgot the title exactly. I'll pull it up for you in a second. Also happened to be the person who registered Trapwire. And just between that and the fact that Ntrepid was, I mean, obviously no one blames you, it's the industry, but, you know, obviously the connection to Ntrepid was hidden last year successfully from a couple of Guardian journalists until someone found the tax information. So is there anything you think, is Cubic going to be actively releasing any more press releases on this, or is the matter closed from your end? Are you just not going to talk about it? You think you can tell me that, or give me a sense of...
So just the real quick sequence of events, yeah, there was an article on the 13th. Basically, it was air saying that the company Trapwire was owned by Cubic, which is not true. So
I don't think they said they. I'm not sure if they said they owned Cubic. I'm sorry, the Cubic owns Trapwire. I think what they said was they owned Abraxas, which created Trapwire, then put it under Abraxas Applications, and then Abraxas Applications changed their name to sound less like Abraxas, while still retaining some sort of overlay there between themselves and Ntrepid, another company that Cubic tried to hide last year, because it is persona management and obviously the
Ntrepid is a software company.
Oh, I'm aware.
Ntrepid is a software company,
right.
and Trapwire was a software company. Both of those were products that were not purchased when Cubic bought Abraxas.
Okay.
There's no connection at all with
I understand.
Abraxas Applications and Trapwire and or Ntrepid.
Okay, but you know how the board of directors at Abraxas is the same as the board of directors at Ntrepid, right? And that Ntrepid, of course, uses the anonymizers infrastructure on persona management. That is one of the things that has been pointed out, you know, by the Daily Caller last night. Some more is coming out today. Business Week is doing something now. They actually do a lot of industry stuff. Not a lot of people know that. They're very good. Anyway, so those are the facts that are kind of worrying some people, especially in light of this banning of the article, which is very unusual. Even in Australia, where the press law is a little different than they are here in the U.S., that's just it's unusual. So
they took it down because it was an error, and they did a retraction on it. So
right. They usually don't do that. I know because I'm a writer myself. I've had one error slapped on me at one time in the Guardian. It was actually from HB Gary.
Whether they do it or not, they probably did it because it was such a blatant error.
It wasn't. That's the problem. It wasn't. Is that there's a connection clearly We've seen secret connections between HBK and HBK Federal, and we've seen secret connections where Cubic actually wholly owns Ntrepid, as we know from the tax documents.
No, that's not
No,
true
it's
at
from your
all.
tax documents 2010. I have them. I've been having them for a year. That is the truth. I'll send them to you right now if you'd like me to. Your tax document. Okay. Wholly owned subsidiary.
That's not the truth.
Okay, well, I'm pulling up. I don't think you know. I mean, and it's a big company. I know you probably, a lot of people there don't know. A lot of people don't know what they do, but the fact of the matter is you do own. Cubic owns Ntrepid, wholly owns it.
So what was the purpose of your call?
To tell you that and see if you had any response to the actual facts about it.
Well, I just responded. Didn't you hear me?
Yeah, and I just told you that you're lying. You own this company. You own Ntrepid.
You called me up to tell me that I'm a liar.
No, I asked you questions and you lied to me. Then I called you a liar. That's how it works.
Okay, well, thanks for calling.
Thanks for your candor. I appreciate that. Fucking tax dollar wasted. Fucking fascist. Well, that was what's his name? Captain Faggot. I forgot his name. I don't think I even got it. We'll just call him Captain Faggot. Fucking lying shit. Okay, you just said they don't own an Ntrepid, okay? And that's wonderful you just said that, because guess what? Ntrepid. We're going to move this down. We're going to look at their tax documents and catch him lying. Next, down, Ntrepid. Wholly owned. Where is it? Revealed in tax filings. You can also wholly owns Abraxas and Ntrepid. Written right here. I'm pulling up the tax filings. I'll be posting this short clip in a few minutes onto YouTube while sending to our journalist friends. Thank you, douchebag sir, for lying about Ntrepid. Looking at it right here. Let me just skip the part. Agreement and plan of merger among Cubic Corporation, Delaware Corporation, Acquisition Corp, Abraxas Corporation. Richard Helms, no longer there, as we've been told several times. Ntrepid. Certain assets owned by the company will be conveyed by the company to Ntrepid. Wholly owned subsidiary. Abraxas, wholly owned subsidiary. Ntrepid, wholly owned subsidiary. Same board of directors in Ntrepid as Abraxas. Uses a technology Abraxas bought. Tried to hide it last year. Got him online. Lying again. They are liars, people. This is your enemy. I've been telling you for a year. This is your worst enemy. They are terrible people. They have power. They have money. We're going to take a break here. We're going to listen to some MIA. I'm going to think about this. I got to send some emails real quick. Thank you very much. Radio Trapwire douchebag fastest call-in day. 78.1.